not my plan. I say lob it to Ryan Perez in the paint off a couple of screens.
Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria.
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smack to the left. That is gone.
Lob for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it. And a win. And a win. Ryan Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts. And why not? Welcome to our pregame show here on the RSLN Network. Joe Bowling, Crystal Shears, quarterfinal game here at the BISD Volleyball Tournament 2026 version, which is on the border by the sea. San Benito, Brownsville veterans. Let's just break it down really quick. Lady Chargers first. Home team favorite on paper.
Definitely the home team favorite. They're also one of the top contenders in District 32 6A. A reminder, they're coming back as the district champions. There was a three-way tie last season. Veterans Los Fresnos and Harlingen all took the district title in a three-way tie. Definitely the favorite coming into this tournament. They have a big name in a freshman, Jimena Acebo, who's just doing a great job in the front row. Her attack power is immense, and leading the pack is their setter hitter Sofia Saiz, number 7, one of the offensive players of the year last season. Does a great job, a great athletic ability. She can jump, she can set, she can hit, she can serve. When you talk about an all-around volleyball athlete, Saiz is definitely in that conversation. They return a lot of their starting lineup from last season as well. Their middle, their libero, their other setter. They're really doing a great job overall, and on paper, they look poised to win.
Flip side, let's go to San Benito. Challenger, sometimes as an underdog, it's an advantage to come into a game like this.
San Benito, definitely the underdog, but I was impressed when I got to see a few of their highlights. They have a setter leading the pack, Valeria Enriquez, who's doing a great job at putting the ball up. Her sets are clean. Her hitters are able to hit them. They're doing a great job. And they have a few hitters in the mix that are swinging away. Their coach really pushing them forward, and they may surprise you here in this game.
Take a break. It's been our pregame show brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Texas Southmost College. We'll be right back after this. Yep.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
That's good, boss.
Yeah, logic.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
At Tortilleria Ibanez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibanez.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Back here at Brownsville Veterans on a Saturday. It's championship day of the gold bracket, and you see the San Benito Lady Greyhounds there on your screen, and they'll be taking on the Brownsville Veterans Chargers. Crowd filing in. I saw some empty seats in my pool play games on Thursday and Friday. Good to see some fans here watching these volleyball teams play.
Well, it was back to work, back to school, and it's a Saturday today, so we're going to see a lot more fans in the stands. Not only do you see Purple San Benito, you see Pace still in the stands, veterans, and Los Fresnos fans are starting to pile in as well.
Back to school means back to checking in to get into school. We had all kinds of challenges getting into gyms on the first day. And then even the day before, trying to get into Mission the other day. So that's the challenge for us as broadcasters trying to get in. Fans, too, had to check in. But today, it's this Lady Hound team of San Benito. You see them on the screen. You see Coach giving some final instructions. First thing she better tell them is be ready to go on serve one. Because this Charger team, if they get on a roll, they can jump out and beat you in a hurry. Chargers will be serving to start it off. They'll be on the left side of your screen as you take a look. And the Lady Greyhounds on the right side. And we are ready to roll. Serve across, San Benito. First return to serve into the net and misplayed by Brownsville veterans. And the Lady Hounds earn the point, earn the serve, just like that. Back to serve is Annalise Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a left-hand serve. Played well by Brownsville veterans. Set it up at the net. Spike across. Down it goes. Killed there by Sophia Saia. And if anything goes for, like, intimidation, the hitting power of Brownsville veterans, they were really showing off when it came to hitting the ball in pregame warmups. Lady Hounds of San Benito set it up here off the return of serve and put that down on a kill by Calista Olivares. San Benito up 2-1. Olivares stays on that front row as a hitter. Next serve over, Brownsville veterans. Set it up in the middle. That's blocked. San Benito is able to cover that. Can't get a hit out of it. And we're tied at 2 apiece. Substitution checking in as Destiny Bosse checks in for the Chargers. Jump serve across, and that's an ace. The libero in the game is Marilyn Beltran, listed at 5'6". She's a junior on the team. Serves the next one across. Challenge at the net, won by the Lady Chargers. And they'll go up 4-2. Sophia Size at 5'7" on that front row for the Lady Chargers. That's an ace served off of Annalise Rodriguez. And Brownsville veterans out to the 5-2 lead to start it off. Next serve, played by San Benito. A little better return of serve this time. Ball over on the Chargers side. They can go on the attack. Set it up far side. Punched up by the libero for the Lady Hounds. Tipped over here by Madeline Mendoza on the near side front row. Go far side, and that's Calista Olivares who gets it done. Olivares rotates back to serve. Of the teams in the quarterfinals, San Benito owns a victory over Rivera. Start looking at who they've played. They've lost some games this year. They've lost to Pace. They've lost to Rowe. They've lost to Mission Veterans. Lady Hounds trying to tie it up here. Pass near the net. Tip over. Dig back there by Rodriguez. Set it up near side Mendoza. Brownsville veterans set it up on the far side. That's Size. And that's point there, and Veterans Memorial goes back up 6-4. Size listed at 5'7". She's a senior for the Lady Chargers. I said again, they go right back to Mendoza. Played well by the Lady Chargers. New hitter on the far side over there. Front row is the senior, Haley Mejia. 6'5". Any early signs in this game, Crystal, you're picking out yet?
Definitely that San Benito doesn't look intimidated. You have to give them credit where credit is due. They're facing a juggernaut of a team in the combo of Acebo and Saiz, and they're still pushing forward. They're doing a great job so far.
Tip over by the Lady Chargers. Score the point there. One thing I did note, again, if pregame warm-ups are an indicator, then they had a lot of hitters. And so the other games we've seen primary hitters up there. It looks like the Lady Chargers have a little more depth and who rotates into the game for hitting. Serve here by the Chargers. Lady Hounds set it up. This time on the net is Annalise Rodriguez. Nothing doing. Lady Chargers go up 3. Serving is Itzel Parza. She's a 5'1" senior. And she'll bring it across. Deep serve. Pass forward by San Benito. Quick tip by the Lady Chargers. Nothing doing. Back row attack by San Benito. Good set here. Good dig on the back row. That's Oliveira. She made that look easy. That's not. Diving play there by the libero on the Charger side. Lady Hounds keep the rally going. Longest rally between the two teams here in the early part of this stage. Swing across. The rally continues. Back row attack again. San Benito down the line, and that is in.
As a former defensive player myself, I have to give San Benito credit. Their defense is picking up everything right now. They're keeping the ball alive against Veterans' very powerful front line.
8-6 game. Lady Hounds serve it up. Ball back across on the San Benito side in a hurry. San Benito on your right. Brownsville Veterans on your left here in this quarterfinal game. Back row attack, miscommunication there. Well, you got a hitter, Callista Olivares. Her focus is primarily on the ball. And then suddenly you collide with a player below you. A lot of times injuries happen right there.
That's exactly what happens when you don't communicate or you talk and figure that out. That's how you get injured the fastest.
San Benito attack again. They're willing to go to that back row versus challenging these blockers up front for Brownsville Veterans. Off the block here, score the point. Sometimes that is a strategy when you see players taller and bigger than you at the net. Let's attack from the back row. Let's look for some better vision on which way to go. 9-7 game. Deep serve here. That's an ace. Lady Hounds are within 1 at 9-8. The libero is Camila Guajardo, and she's serving now for the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Guajardo puts it in play. Back there, the libero with the pass. That's Marilyn Beltran. She'll pass it here. They'll set it across the way, off the net, played by San Benito. Their defense is picking, as Crystal said, everything up right now that the Chargers are throwing at them. Ball back on the San Benito side. Can they attack from this? With the left hand, that's off the blockers. It goes out of bounds. Official says block. One official said net. They give the point to San Benito. It's Annalise Rodriguez up there on front. Ball in the net, a missed serve. And, well, Crystal, I'll say it again in this game. In these close games, those missed serves seem like 5-point swings. Lady Chargers trying to tie it up now. First time they've trailed here in this game. That's in the back corner for an ace.
They're actually going to call it out of bounds. This line official on this side, it shouldn't have called it. The other official called it out, so they went San Benito.
I was looking at the official back here, and she was clearly pointing
She
in.
should have this line on this side.
Ball in the net, and a point back to San Benito. Okay, San Benito, you look at the Lady Greyhounds, you're looking at positives. They're playing great defense. They're also winning these challenges at the net. Jump serve here. Chargers, good pass, good set, and a good dig again back there. Mendoza. Somehow San Benito gets this back over on the Charger side. They'll attack again near side. In the net it goes. That's all defense creating opportunities to score points. (11-11) the score. Chargers now can go on the offense as they serve. Acebo to serve. San Benito from the back row. Veterans Memorial trying to take the lead, right side. Hit it over, San Benito. Good chance here, center set. Nothing doing, in the net it goes. Lady Chargers back up at 12-11. Back to serve is the freshman, Hamina Acebo. Deep serve out of bounds. Well, you see it right now and you say, well, neither team's going to run away from the other.
I fear that Veterans may have underestimated San Benito just a bit too much. San Benito doing a great job so far.
Serve over, the Lady Chargers with a good pass, center set. A dig, but nothing doing, and the Lady Chargers regain the lead at 13-12. A lot of times coaches will say, well, if it's going back and forth and we're already in the lead, we can trade points for a while. I'm okay with that. Other coaches get greedy and say, no, I want to get a run. I want to get a cushion. I want to breathe. In the net, San Benito. Chargers go up 2. Marilyn Bertrand back to serve. Puts it in play, and that's out of bounds. San Benito substituting into the game. On the front row, check again, is Annalie Mosqueda. Chargers, good pass to the center. They'll go from the back row. Attack and score the point. Caught him off guard. Everybody back waiting to see who was going to hit. She brought it forward.
They're definitely ready for a stronger attack, so a smart play on Acebo will just roll shot in that one over.
Lady Hounds of San Benito, again, consistently coming in from the back row, and they score another point there. Annalise Rodriguez. By far, this is the most attacks coming from a back row from anybody I've saw in 2 days. San Benito Lady Hounds up 1. And ready to go with the serve. Valeria Enrique is now in the game. Chargers tip it. San Benito covers it. Can't return it, though. And a 2-point lead for the Chargers. They'll substitute into the game. Itzel Para, the 5'1" senior, checks in for the Lady Chargers. Lady Hounds, good pass here, good set. Good dig back there on the back row, this time by Sophia Size. For the Chargers, San Benito set it up again. Near side swing by Mendoza in the net. Lady Chargers score, they're up 3. Destiny Boss there on the front row for the Lady Chargers as well. Another serve for Brownsville Veterans. San Benito keeps it in play. Free ball here for the Chargers. They play one that was probably going out. Tip it, diving play. San Benito keeps it alive again. Another free ball here for the Chargers. Good pass, high set, spike, count it. Killed by Destiny Boss, the 5'9" senior. Wasn't a biggest swing. She's got a lot more power than what she displayed there. Still effective. 4-point lead for the Lady Chargers. A point here, San Benito may have to call a timeout. Ball across, Lady Hounds. Dig that, send it back. That one may have been going out as well. Played by the Lady Chargers. San Benito a chance on a back set. Block right back at you. Chargers score the point.
I will say, to San Benito's credit, they're doing a very good job at reading the hit. Acebo needs to get a little bit better at swinging in different areas. She's really mainly going for the cross shot.
Well, San Benito did call that timeout. It's a 19-14 Charger lead on the border by the sea. Back after this.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Well, Crystal, during that timeout, you saw one coach, San Benito, talking to her players emphatically. Harlingen coach talking to a couple of players, not the whole team. Chargers lead by 5. They resume and get an ace out of the gate. What's the difference there in a coach directing to one player versus a whole team?
With San Benito, she may have been directing her whole team because, again, it's a team unit, and they're really just on the defensive, not so much the offensive. The difference with Harlingen is more than likely she was just keying in on what she felt was being done wrong, which was her defense at that time.
Serve goes out of bounds. That opens a door for the Lady Hounds. I used to never reference that, but once they started going to the 25-point scoring, I started marking down who gets to 21st and how often they win. Lady Chargers up. I'm sure somebody keeps a statistic on that, but I know it's an advantage.
Yeah. And I will say, like, what just happened, the serve was shanked out. They had the opportunity to bring it back, and that's the difference. San Benito is chasing everything and trying to bring it back, where Veterans is kind of letting it go.
Serve across here, played by the Lady Chargers. Center set, there's a big swing. Good dig back there by the Lady Hounds. That's Mendoza on the back row. Hit in the net, and the Chargers now up 5 and serving, leading 21-16. Boss is serving. San Benito, a good pass, center set. That's past the blockers. Right there to cover that as Mejia, and a whistle blows. And one of the San Benito hitters on the front row comes out limping. (22-16) Chargers on top. Back to action. Ball tipped. And just a rare miscommunicating error all the way around by San Benito on that. Lady Chargers up 23-16. The 7-point lead marks the biggest lead of the game. It comes late here, and they, off the block, give up a point. San Benito earns the serve. You see there, Itzel Para appeared to be injured, but she's playing through it. Lady Hounds to serve, down 6 though. Ball up in the net, dug out. Play on through the rally. Lady Hounds, good chance here. And that's touched on the back row and a point scored. I think the Chargers have given them a couple of gifts playing some balls that looked like they were going out back there. Still a 5-point lead for Brownsville Veterans. More importantly, they score again. They're 1 away from winning. And here we go. Point scored there. Lady Chargers go out 24-18. And now San Benito has to play letter-perfect volleyball for 6 consecutive points, and that's just to tie it. A lot of weight here on this serve for the Lady Chargers. And it's an ace. Why not? Game over. Lady Chargers were tested early. San Benito showed they're here to play. Lady Chargers showed they're here to try to get to the finals. 25-18 the final. Back with game 2 after this.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice. At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
Back here, break between games. San Benito down 1-0. They're talking things over on both sides. They've got them both on the camera at the same time. And for San Benito, can they play any better than what they just did? I'm not sure.
Honestly, I'm very impressed with San Benito right now. Their defense, they were picking everything up. They kept the ball alive. Even if it was shanked out of play, they were chasing it down. Can they play better? I'm not sure, but they're doing a very good job of playing against a juggernaut of a team right now. Veterans, I think, is playing a little bit too soft, maybe underestimating just a little bit too much. That game was point for point up until about point 16, 17.
First serve of game 2 coming up right after this.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7. And we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Almost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
Back here, the Lady Chargers of Brownsville veterans won the first game. And we'll see now if they come out of the gate and try to take charge of game 2. So often when you're a team like San Benito, and you played so hard in that first game, if you're not careful and you don't bring it the next game, you've already got their attention. And if Brownsville Veterans comes at you and you don't respond quick, you'll be down too fast. San Benito to serve to start it off. And dare I say, it's important for them to score a couple of points early. Serve in the net, that's not the way to start it. Lady Chargers take over serving.
More often than not, you'll hear volleyball players call something called a first point kill, which means they want the first point right off the bat to start off the game.
Mejia on the serve, and then a hit in the net by San Benito. Lady Chargers go up 2-0 and serving. Mejia, 5'5" senior, puts it in play. Better pass this time by the Lady Hounds of San Benito. Off the net for the kill. Return there by the libero for the Chargers. San Benito attacking again. Back row this time. They've been doing that a lot, and it produces yet again Mendoza on the kill. Madeline Mendoza. Two-1 ball game. Lady Hounds trying to tie it up. Play again by the Chargers. Set it up. There's one of the big swings we've been expecting. Covered by San Benito again. Their defense has been right on the money for most of this contest. Here into game 2. Off the block this time. Chargers score the point. They challenged Allen at the net and got the block. Chargers bring in Chloe to the front row. This time tip past the blockers. Chargers with a back set. San Benito down 3-1, attacking again. Off the net this time. Chargers right back at you and score the point. Size with the kill. A 4-1 ball game. And an ace served up. Lady Hounds in trouble out of the gate here, and that's what I talked about. It happens, Crystal. You played so well. You got the attention of the favorite. And it's like, well, you better expect they're going to come out in game 2 and come after you. Lady Hounds with a hit there. Great play. But then it goes in the net.
I'm not quite sure what the intent was for that third ball. Looks like she was going to hit and then kind of decided she wasn't, so went right back into the net.
She jumped, and then the ball was at her waist. Not much you can do with that as a hitter. Lady Hounds serving, down 3. Lady Chargers, good pass this time, better set. She knew what she was doing that time and put it away.
Like I said in the pregame, Sice really is a complete volleyball athlete. She can set, she can hit, she can serve. Really is veterans' biggest weapon.
Sarah Sice, one of the seniors on this team. Served by Brownsville veterans. Deep serve. Lady Hounds play that. Back there on the back row now is Isabella Gonzalez, wearing number 6 on the defensive end. Ball in the net, nothing doing. Well, you can see how much San Benito respects Brownsville veterans. We saw LBJ earlier and Harlingen even with 2 players back on the defensive back row. San Benito's clearly keeping 3 players back there on that back row defensively. Ball out of bounds there. Lady Hounds just a little off right now compared to what they set in game 1, and they'll talk about it. San Benito calls a timeout. Brownsville veterans on top. This is on the border by the sea. Back after this.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
You know, Crystal, I talked to one of the coaches, a Rio Hondo coach yesterday, and asked her expectations. She said, I just want to see how my players respond to the better teams out there. Well, Brownsville Veterans is responding right now to what San Benito threw up in game one.
And honestly, that's a great take for a coach. You want to play the best. You never want to play a team that's either missing some of their best players or maybe a little bit down. You want to play the best to be the best.
San Benito, out of the timeout, does what is expected from a coach, and that is go out there and earn me the serve first, and then we'll work on getting back in this game down 5. There's an ace courtesy of the net. You'll take him however you can get him right now if you're San Benito, and they cut it to a 4-point ball game. And now serving is Calista Olivares for another serve. Olivares with a jump serve. That's off the back wall, one hopped. I said that in the broadcast yesterday. Even in basketball, you one hop the wall, it's going to be out of bounds. Serve over. San Benito. Tough angle there. Chargers, quick set, and that is in. Six-point lead. And that's Destiny Bosse with the kill. 11-4, now the Chargers on top. That's an ace. And if you're just joining us here in game 2 and wonder what happened in the first game, it didn't look anything like we're seeing right here. Right now, Brownsville Veterans is simply controlling this and dominating the San Benito team. Little off pace on that serve. Lady Hounds capitalize and put it away. It's one of those change-up serves. It's almost gift wrap to say, okay, finally, we can get a good pass out of this and get a hit for San Benito. Lady Hounds down 7. Valeria Enriquez to put it in play. Lady Hounds play defense there. Chargers attacking again, right back in the middle. Score the point.
That's called a setter dump, and some setters can execute it very, very well, but they have to have a great awareness of the defense on the other side of the net to be able to do it.
And to go back-to-back hits and attacking that same place. That's confidence. Lerma to serve. San Benito puts it over, but that's beyond the baton. And so the Chargers now with a 9-point lead. Miranda Lerma, the 5'3" senior, sets it in play, gets an ace.
During pool play yesterday, Lerma had 17 serves in a row. She's left-handed.
She'll bring another one across. Lady Hounds down double digits. They'll hit that off the block. And fans back home, if you're coming, bring warm attire to get once you get in this gym. You said the AC didn't work yesterday. It's working double time here today. It's a cold spot. I see my wife over to my right with a blanket on. Crystal's got a jersey delivered.
I need some hand warmers. It shouldn't be this cold in the gym.
Lady Hounds serving, down 8. 15-7 your score. San Benito setting it on a back row. Chargers seem to have adjusted to those back row kills. They're playing those, not just getting to them, but playing them with passes in position for the setter to put a hitter on the spot. Left hand block. Chargers right there. And they've adjusted defensively, Crystal.
They definitely adjusted. I can still see where these spots are open. San Benito might not just be able to find it right now. They're a little bit too far in the hole. But if Veterans wants to continue on, they need to fix it.
Lady Hounds on the attack again. Spiked over by Mosqueda at the net. Chargers, good hit there. Lady Hounds respond. Now in the net, San Benito earns that point. Sometimes you'll see that a player will see a ball coming off the net and think they have to get it over immediately. I think coach that time was letting her know that was the first hit. You're okay just to put that ball up in the air. No up in the air there. That's a direct kill by Sable. Substitution for the Chargers. Coming in to serve is Haley Mejia. Chargers up 9. They've led by as many as 10. And they lead again by 10 after that missed hit on the return of serve. Mejia, also a senior on this team. They got a bunch of them. Serve over, San Benito. Plays it near the net, and great placement there by Callista Olivares. Callista with a well-placed, just right down the line on the angle. Lady Hounds serve. Chargers up 1-0 in the series and hammer that one down. Front row attack, Regina Galvan in the mix.
It really doesn't get more textbook of an approach than Sais's approach. It's beautiful. She has full extension. It really is something to watch.
That was Sais on the hit?
Yes.
Got the kill. San Benito up near the net and in the net called. Sebo to serve. Block, and another point for the Chargers. Biggest lead of the game at 12. More importantly, already in the 20s on the scoreboard for Brownsville Veterans. In the net again. And this train has come clear off the rails for San Benito, forces them to call a timeout. They're looking way up a mountain, not a hill, a mountain to try to get back in this game. Back.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Back here and ready to go. It's a 22-9 score. Brownsville Veterans leading and serving after San Benito called the timeout. Ball out of bounds. Chargers score again. I know as we looked at this, we thought, well, Brownsville Veterans, it's theirs to take to get to the championship game. And right now, this looks like the team we we thought would see. Serve in the net, gives a point to San Benito. Midway through game one, it was like, uh-oh, are they going to make it to the finals or not? I know they got to get through the semis still, but you got to get there out of this quarterfinal game. San Benito serves it, 23-10 your score. Chargers bunched up there in the middle, and that's out of bounds. No real spacing there, Crystal, at all.
No, and again, a credit to San Benito. That first set, they looked amazing. Veterans is going to need to clean it up if they want to take out some of the bigger dogs in this tournament.
Ball off the net here, and that's out of bounds. Chargers giving up a couple of points. That's the luxury of being up by 10 plus. You can get away with a couple of plays like that. San Benito. Playing from behind here. Chance here for the Lady Hounds. From the back row. Played well by the Chargers. Set up here, and that's
Ice on the outside.
Out of bounds, though. She hit it. The official called it out. 10-point game. Now, that's your first chore, is to get it to single digits if you're on the San Benito side. Sice again with a hit. San Benito able to play that. Free ball here. See if they go right back to Sice. Yes, they do. And got it. Point scored.
If you're trying to game plan against Brownsville veterans, the two offensive threats are typically Acebo and Sice. And then Bose, when she comes back into the front, you got a game plan against Sice and Acebo.
Serve, ace, game over. Just like that. Brownsville Veterans wins it 25-13. About a mirror image of the two games, the way they played out. Close in game one. Chargers taking game two and running away. Our post-game show brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Texas Southmost College. Chargers advance. They move in your brackets.
Our next game up that we're gonna go ahead and watch is gonna be Los Fresnos versus Rivera, our final quarterfinal match.
And that'll be a good one. Who's your player of the game in this one?
Player of the game had to go to Sofia Sice. She really is the biggest offensive threat that Veterans has, and you have to gameplay against her. If you have to gameplay against a singular player, they're obviously a big component of that team.
Sice, she kept hitting away in game one. Defense was right there to play. Her power at the net in game two, just too much to handle. And she gets our player of the game. That's our post-game show. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll take a break and get you set for our next quarterfinal matchup. I'm Joe Bowling. That's Crystal Shears.